So this is my dog, Cali. Cali. She is 1 year old, and she is being super annoying right now because she's trying to catch up to my wife and my other Doberman pinscher, which that's Dojo over there. Dojo is 2.5 years old. Cali is 1. So what we decided we were going to do is we were like, you know what? Dojo needs a friend. Dojo is a good dog. He's super mellow. And so we decided, you know what? We're going to get another Doberman pinscher because Dojo needs a friend, right? Well, that's Dojo right there, everyone.
Morning.
Morning. Morning. And probably a bad move because, come on. Because she is, look what she's doing. No. Look what she's doing. Just, this dog is freaking wild, man. Like, I mean, ridiculous. She's total opposite from what Dojo was. See, I mean, you guys can see, right? How wild she is. And there go Dojo. Nice and mellow. Just relax, right? But no. Not this one. My whole backyard is literally destroyed. I mean, this one is just off the hook. And so, doing the research of what a Doberman is, right? I guess they are more like her, some of them, right? With the energy level. Look at her. Look, she's just wild. Nope, come. Just wild. Just wild. But I think her energy level reminds me more of a Belgian Malinois. So we thought getting a second Doberman, right? And I've seen other videos as well that people got a second Doberman and the same thing, right? One is just well behaved, listens well, and granted, of course, right? I'm super busy, so I could be better with training her. But even still, I mean, I trained Dojo probably about as much as I trained her, and he's way more mellow. I mean, beautiful looking Doberman. Hey Dojo, say hi. Come on. Beautiful looking Dobie. But my girl here, she's just super curious. And I thought the female was at 1 year old. A lot of people say that, the females mature a lot faster than the males do.
That's a lie.
My wife says that's a lie. But yeah, this girlie here is no. She just doesn't stop. Non-stop. What do you think, Doe? We need to trade. I'm gonna give her Cali. Here. We're trading dogs right now because Cali is off the hook. Now this is Dojo. Dojo. Hey, boy. Now this is I know you're not supposed to have favorites. This is my favorite dog. So if you guys want Cali, if you want a challenge, by all means. Hey, no. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Slow down, boy. Slow down, boy. Yeah, but Dojo, he is a good dog. He's good with protection. Hey, you with me? He's good with protection. Both of my Dobermans are European Dobermans. Do, come. Sit. Good boy. See, this is Doe. Sit. No. Sit. Down. Paw. See, that's my boy. Paw. Good boy. He's a good dog. Want to say hi to people? Say hi. I'm Dojo. He's a good boy, well-mannered, and so that's what we thought we were gonna have out of Missy right here, but no. She wants to be wild. She wants to be wild. So, so when you get a Doberman Pinscher, right? These dogs, man, walking doesn't necessarily work. You have to pretty much run these dogs. So what we'll do is we'll take them to we'll take them on walks, right? He's pretty good with walks, but then later on, what you find is we'll go on trails, and then on the trails, that's when we let them cut loose. So we go ahead, and as long as there's not a lot of people out, we'll let them go ahead and stretch their legs. That's important for Doberman Pinschers. So if you have one of these breeds, you have to run them. Like people say, oh, you need to take your dog for 30 to 45 minute walk per day. Not a Doberman Pinscher, no. They have to run. But I find that once they get their burst of energy out, they're pretty good. Look at this guy, he's just beautiful. You know what? I know there's so no. See, look, she's just wild back there. But so the Doberman breeds, right? I know you have different ones. They come in different colors. So the main two that I know is they have the American Doberman Pinscher, and they have the European Dobies. So I preferred to get the European Dobermans. They're a little more, their body, they have a little more weight on them, which is something I personally preferred. So like Dojo here is right at, Dojo, how much you weigh? Dojo's right at I think Dojo's right at 98 pounds right now, 95. So for a while, we found that we were overfeeding him. He was picking up too much weight. And he actually started having some joint issues, so in the back, right, of his legs. And we thought we were going to have to do surgery. But we ended up using, it's called Cosequin. I don't know if some of you guys, if you have large breed dogs and you're dealing with like his leg issues, like when he gets up, he was moving kind of slow. And so we use Cosequin to kind of help with that. And that helped wonders. So if you guys need to use that, you can. And that works out great. How you doing? But otherwise, good breed. One thing that is an issue for these dogs, come on. Well, see, he looks and check and make sure everybody's safe. Wait. There's Cali. So one thing about these dogs is, which is sad to me, is the lifespan. They're lasting. They don't live as long. And I know when you Google it, right, it'll say, yeah, your Doberman is going to live 11, 12 years, right? Well, that's not the case. They're saying, especially the European Dobermans. I know they have that, what issue, I can't even think of the name of it right now. But it's like, they said like 50% of the Dobermans, they're lasting like 6 to 7 years, 8 years, which is crazy, right? Like even Dojo's father, he died at 4 years old. And we found out about that, was just blown away. His father was just, I don't know a lot about the different breeds, but he was some famous dog. And they were able to mate, and Dojo just looks great here. But his father died at 4 years old. It's called BCM, I believe. I can't think of what that stands for at the moment, but it's like that heart condition that they have. And it's very common in Dobermans. And, so I know there's been a lot of talk Like I watch Doberman Planet a lot. I'm sure if you guys are into Dobermans, you probably subscribe to Doberman Planet. But they were talking about the same thing, and he did a great analysis and a breakdown of the Doberman Pinscher and their lifespan, the different breeds. Now, ironically enough, it seems that the American Doberman actually lives longer, which is interesting. I don't know why that is. If you guys know, please put it in the comments. I would like to know. Hold on, Dojo. Let's see what the girls are doing back here. See what the girls are doing back here. So they're strolling along. Callie's a little more chilled out. But yeah, once we get to the trails, we can let them cut loose a little more. That right, Dojo? That right, boy? Yeah, this is my homie here, though. I mean, so as far as being a guard dog, man, I mean, great. This boy here, man, like, he hear anything super sharp. Man, anybody come near the house, right? This boy ears go up, and literally, like, I dare you to try to enter. As far as guard dog, man, these dogs are on point. Big time. Other dogs I would like that I was thinking about before we got to Doberman. Doberman wasn't my first choice personally. I was looking years ago. I had a German Shepherd, and man, my German Shepherd was a great dog, beautiful dog, and he actually ended up catching parvo, and so. Once he got parvo, it kind of messed him up. He was just, and we tried to get him fixed. I mean, man, that was like over $2,000 to try to get him, fixed, try to make, help him live and put him in doctors and all that. Man, it was like $2,000. But then when we got him back from that, he was never the same. He had like severe PTSD or something, man. I mean, to the point where he sees someone a block away, and that boy would start growling like he wanted to attack it, and it was scary because my fear was, man, if this boy gets loose from me, no matter how much training I was trying, like I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to control him. And the worst part is when we had visitors, we had to lock him away and in a big cage because he was a big boy, and he'd be growling and everything at everything, and it was just, man. So we took him to a dog trainer because we were like, hey, you know what? Maybe someone can fix him, right? You know how pets are, right? They kind of become part of your family, and that's how we look at our pets. They're like family, right? Dojo, he's my buddy. I mean, maybe I'll post some pictures, but we go ride in the car together. I'll be in my Corvette. He right there on the side of me. I need to slap a brim on him so he look cool like me. But, and he's just mellow. He's just a good dog. But yeah, man, my German Shepherd caught that parvo. And he was just never the same again. And that sucked. So, one day we were out in the front, we were doing yard work, and my youngest daughter was holding him. Everything was great, right? We're out, family time. He's mellow, right, for the first time. So we're like, great, right? He's chilling out. We're trying to hold. I know, they're okay. Look, he's always looking out for the family. And so a jogger was coming by, right, running, and man, I tell you, like full stride. His name was JoJo. This is Dojo. His name was JoJo. JoJo snatched this lady mid-air while she's running. Oh man, it was all bad, and we freak. Luckily, thank God, and my daughter, she was young at the time. My youngest, And so she was holding on to him with all her might to try to make sure, he couldn't continue attacking because he was out. I mean, that boy was out for murder. No doubt about it. And we heard and got to him quick. I put him in the house and everything, profusely apologized. And, luckily he didn't break skin. He just grabbed her clothing. But, man, it sucked. And, of course, I put him away. And then what happens, like, freaking, I kid you not, like 15 minutes later, the police is in front of my house. You know what I mean? And her husband came, and you know what I mean? And he was like, yo, you guys got to put that dog, get rid of that dog, right? Because just what happens. And he was like part of our family, and it sucked, man. And it left me no choice, right? And the thing is, it's like, what her husband said, well, what if that was a 5-year-old, right? And, man, that would have been bad because that's a fact, right? And that dog was just a dangerous dog, man. And we tried fixing him and everything. And even when we took him to a trainer, and he was like, man, this dog like ghost in his head, man. Everything was a threat. It was just weird. But nonetheless, as you know it, I had to get rid of JoJo. We had to take him to a nice facility. So it was, no. So they can nicely lay him down. And man, it was heartbreaking, man. He's a good dog, a great dog. And man, yeah, we had to lay that boy down. It sucked. Wait. Oh man, they're lagging behind, wasting time. But yeah, so we got Dojo here. So I went through a professional breeder with Dojo. So on JoJo, my German Shepherd, he's waiting on the family. On JoJo, we actually, man, I didn't know nothing about dogs at the time, right? So I actually, went through a backyard breeder, right? And he was probably that German Shepherd was probably mentally jacked up from get-go. Because I don't know what their, hey boy, I don't know what their breeding practices were. So what we did is with Dojo, we went through a professional breeder out in Sacramento, California. I can't think of his kennel right now, but yeah, he's great. Come on, full blood. We even, yeah. Okay, I don't know. And we even got them tested, DNA tested, right? And they came out 100% pure Doberman Pinscher, which is nice. So they're great dogs and everything. I mean, except for her. I mean, she's a little wild, man. But it's not that she's a bad dog. She just has a lot of energy. She's high energy.
She needs somebody who wants to run.
Yeah, she needs someone who wants to run, right? And we can run, but you can jog, right? So what do you think? I was telling people about Dojo and Cali, how we got these two. Dojo first, and we thought he needed a friend. Yeah. We thought we was gonna get another Dojo who was nice and mellow, and
we got somebody that got a pet that is high active, that pees when she's excited.
Oh man, yeah, she pees when she's excited, and we don't know what to do about that.
And it's just not like a little spurt; it's piss.
Yeah.
I keep my water on hand. I mop twice, 3, 4, 5 times a day.
And we try to let her in the house and hang with the family, cause like this boy here, he's literally a couch potato. Like he'll lay in your lap. He show you lots of love. He just want to relax with you and chill with you.
She will knock you out if you try to.
But oh man, this one, dude, she's doing cartwheels on our couch. Like
she ate my couch. She ate my wall.
Yeah, ate the couch, ate the wall.
And we walk her. We take her to the dog park, so it's not boring.
Yeah.
Maybe it is.
Huh?
She's hyperactive.
think it's bored. Yeah, it's pretty busy today.
Yeah.
We like to let them loose, but it's a lot of people out today.
Yeah.
But I would love to hear you guys' comments if you have a Doberman pinscher.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear your comments because if you have some advice.
Yeah, if you have some advice for us, we're definitely open for it. But I mean, at the same time, you know, these dogs, they were literally created to be a guard dog. So they do that very, very, very well. I'd say that definitely socializing is an absolute must. As you see, Dojo has a little knot on his head. Huh? Okay, well, let him. So this is usually where we let him run a little bit. There he goes. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Oh, there go wild one. Dojo, Cali. You know, so like I said, these dogs, they definitely you have to let them run a little bit. And what's great is they don't go too far. Man, we had one dog. I forget what kind of dog he was.
He was a Labrador pit bull.
Labrador? I don't think he was pit bull. No, come on.
He was pit bull.
He wasn't pit bull. Anyway, he was lab mixed with retriever, right? Lab retriever mix. And that boy, oh my God. If you let him off leash, he was gone.
And 2 days later.
Oh yeah, and he'll come back home like 2 days later. I mean, the liability on that was, oh man, very scary. And he, man, somehow he was getting out the fence. Like the dog would what was he doing? Hopping the fence? We never found out. I swear, I went through, hey, no. I went through the whole thing. No. Hey, no, let's go. Keep it moving. Nothing to see here, people. But we would, I went through everything. Dojo, no. Oh, okay, you're being. we went through the whole backyard trying to figure out how this boy was getting out. Going too far. And we could never figure it out. It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. And that boy, he would just literally get out, and it was wild.
That's my baby right there. That's my baby.
Yeah, but they're good dogs, though. Hey, you guys, come over, stay close. I don't know what you guys are getting into. Especially her, I gotta watch her. Right? Yeah, I want you to get bit by a snake or something. Yeah, but they're fun. Yeah. Dojo Cali! Dojo Cali! All right, guys, see you on the next one. Hey, you want to say hi? All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video.